Welcome to Brands Hatch, where we're here for the TCR UK Championship. We're very proud to partner with the TCR UK from a very windy but a very sunny Brands Hatch. We've got a whole weekend of racing and we can't wait to show you around. Brands Hatch is one of the most iconic and historic racing tracks in the UK. It's here in lovely leafy Kent, quite near to two of our dealerships, West Malling and Bluebell Hill. I'm going to walk us around the top of Druids, that's what that corner is called, and we're going to plant ourselves on the South Bank, and I'm going to tell you a couple of juicy facts about this racetrack. Come, sit down with me as we go through a little bit of a history lesson of this incredible venue. So Brands Hatch, located in North Kent, not that far from London, opened in 1926, tarmacked in 1950. The tarmac was a game changer. It has hosted the British Grand Prix, a favourite of mine being 1986. It's hosted British touring cars, continues to do so, British GT and the British Superbikes. So there's plenty of stuff to watch no matter what you are into. There's food, there's coffee, and there's nothing not to like. So get yourself down to Brands Hatch for some tip-top racing. It's me, hiding behind the tyres. We're going to see if we can have a chat with some of the TCR UK drivers. I'm going to go through into garage number 7 and see if I can find defending TCR UK champion Carl Boardley. Let's see if he will have a chat with us. No, can't go that way. There's a massive generator in the way. So I'm here with Carl Boardley, defending champion of the TCR UK. You're back for another go. You're going to keep your grasp on all the silverware. You've just had quali, done pretty well if I say so myself. How are you feeling about the races ahead, the weekend ahead, and you're back in the Cupra?
Yeah, like you say, back to defend or try and defend it. We had a great time last year, really enjoyed ourselves. All had a great laugh, so it just seemed the sensible and the obvious decision to carry on and do it again this year. So it's nice to carry the number 1 on the car, still with the Cupra that done us the success last year. Again, didn't really feel there was any need to change. So yeah, and it's, I suppose, born through fairly early on. I mean, yeah, we could have come in and put another set of tyres on, but we've got a little bit of a game plan for further on into the weekend and further on down the line in the championship, really. So, we're allowed a certain number of tyres this weekend, so we don't want to use all of those. We want to sort of play the slightly longer game. So, if you'd have said beforehand P3, then I'd have bit your arm off. So yeah, we're happy enough. Any
massive upgrades or changes to the Cupra itself? Are you kind of happy with where you were leaving off last year?
Upgrades wise, no. I mean, it's the same car in base form, so all we've done is just worked on a few little areas, a little bit of what we didn't get to try last year, because obviously, as you can appreciate, we didn't really do any testing. We'd just rock up on the Friday and have a couple of test sessions. So we didn't really want to deviate too far away from where we were on base setting, because it's just too much to lose at that point. So again, now it's early days in another championship, so we have a little bit of a play now. So yeah, we're completely different settings-wise to what we finished the season with. I felt it was really, really fast at Snet the other day. Yeah. Not quite so here, so we're just dialing it back a little bit. But yeah, it's all good and it's going in the right direction. So
nice stuff. So the Big Motoring World sticker is adorning your motor for this weekend. So we are asking drivers. Big question, took us ages to come up with that one. And our big question is, obviously you're driving racing cars now, but what was the big moment that got you into racing in the first place and motorsport?
Just growing up, being, however tall, and just watching my dad do some bits and pieces at the local racetrack that he used to potter around at. And then I've just always had a soft spot for cars. And then here we are, some however many years later, still doing the same thing. So yeah, it was pretty much my dad that sort of like, I suppose sort of didn't steer me a certain direction. I'd done different sports and stuff when I was younger, some BMX racing, and I played football for a number of years and stuff like that. So it was always in the back of my mind to do something motorsport wise. And yeah, as his fault.
Carl, thank you so much for your time, mate. I know you're busy. Good luck for the championship ahead.
Cheers,
and we'll see you out there shortly. Cheers, mate. We've just had a massive spin out. Oh, drama? Oh, he's off again. Oh, oh. So I'm here with championship owner, organiser, man of many things, pretty much do everything. Big Motoring World sell a huge varied numbers and different brands of car.
Yeah.
TCR, you've got all sorts of different makes and models. What do you think that adds to the racing with all the different brands like Cooper and Audi and all the rest?
Yeah, well they're a customer racing car, you know, they're what you see on the track, although they're obviously completely different underneath, but you know, that old adage, race on Sunday, sell on Monday, you know, which was, I think, applies to TCR, most definitely. Yeah. You know, because we've got brand Hyundai, Audi, Cupra, Honda, Vauxhall, you know, there's so many different things. And we got this Lincoln car here this weekend, which is turning a few heads. You know, they're obviously selling a lot of cars. I think it was originally based on a Volvo. But, you know, it's like, they are, you know, you'll see them on the street, more or less. Everywhere.
Yeah, and that's the thing, you know, they're not massively different to road-going cars. I mean, just enough, obviously. But it keeps the competitive nature of the grid really nice and flat. They come directly from the manufacturers. You sell them second-hand as well, don't you? I think you're one of the dealers here in the UK for TCR cars.
Yeah, we sell a few cars. You know, we sell parts. You know, Hyundai and a bit of Audi and Cooper stuff. So yeah, the marketplace is quite buoyant. I mean, when we took the job on, I think there was only about 3 cars in the UK. There's at least 80 cars out there, and people are racing them in different TCR championships. So yeah, the actual second-hand market is strong, and the parts market is strong as well, because you know everyone's always looking to buy parts for them.
Yeah, and there we go. You see, on that bombshell, the second-hand car market is strong. We'll tie that in nicely to Big Motoring World. Stuart, thank you so much, mate. I know you're a busy man today, so I'll leave you to it. But thanks for having us here, and hopefully the racing will be as tight as it always is, mate. So I find myself sat nice and comfortably next to Mr. Will Powell, no stranger to multiple racing disciplines, and we find you now in the TCR UK Championship. So, and in a shiny, nice new Honda as well, by the looks of it. So talk us through it.
Yeah, well, it'll be the shiny bit's good, but learn how to drive it first and try and get it up to the sharp end. Yeah, it's been a very constructive, very busy off season trying to put Sport 77, which is our new team, together. We've done a deal with Honda and Yas Motorsports, our friends over in Italy and Japan, that makes us the UK agent, if you like, for their racing products. And all of that's come together quite late. So the car is last week, you know, the bits last week, the people are working together for the first time. And then you get to a race weekend and think, oh, I'd better think about driving it as well. So, yeah, look, we've given ourselves a bit of an uphill battle this weekend, but really enjoying it. Championships come on leaps and bounds since I was last here. Cars are really nice to drive. Probably qualifying didn't go our way because I made a silly mistake, and then, you know, just haven't really found the optimal window for the car, but I think we've got a good racing car, so I think we'll do okay this afternoon, and we'll have a lot of fun doing it either way.
Nice and understated. I like it. So you're into dealing racing cars, Big Motoring World. We're selling road-going cars, which are functional and some of them fun, but probably not quite as exciting as your Honda.
Do they sell Honda Civic Type R race cars at Big Motoring World?
I mean,
road cars.
we sell the road version.
That's it. That's all you need, and I think that's good enough. I think there's a lot of crossover between the TCR racing car, the FK7, and the road car. A load. It's basically one of those with a few more flash bits on it.
Yeah.
So I reckon, that'd be good. Get them bringing a few of those down there.
Just need a radio and some aircon removed in that case, because you could do with that.
I look. Do you know what? I'm getting too old. I think I need some more of these comfort pieces added. Get the aircon in, get the radio in, and that'd be fine. Be fine.
So, Big Motoring World, we've come up with this set of questions, right? And it took us ages to come up with it. It's called The Big Moment.
Right.
So what was your big moment that got you into motorsport and into the driving seat of a racing car?
I've had a few big moments in motorsport. I think it's fair to say. So anyone will have seen me in BTCC, but no, the thing that I guess bit of fortune. So I raced when I was younger, and then kind of stopped. Money, focus on career, all of that kind of thing, and then toed and froed, and the opportunity came through actually a business opportunity to drive with David Brabham in the BT62 Brabham a few years ago, and that was that made sort of the difference in terms of profile. It was a complete whip opportunity. A test driver was injured, and we needed somebody to drive, and it kind of snowballed from there. And that really got us back in and put it in. So thank you, David Brabham, and yeah, that was definitely a moment that helped me break through and do things that I'd been wanting to do since I was, a much younger man.
And if you don't know what the Brabham name signifies, anybody watching, Google it and be very impressed. It was quite a huge opportunity. So yeah, and obviously you're a petrol head anyway. So when you're not racing cars, what kind of things do you find yourself in, or what would you like to find yourself in? The budget is limitless, I would say, for this exercise.
Riding motorbikes is actually my thing.
Okay.
I don't know if they do two wheels at big motoring roads as well, but yeah, motorbikes I enjoy hugely when it's all on the road and around that. Well, I'll be honest, when I'm on the road, I like something a bit comfy. So I'd have a nice SUV or a Range Rover, nothing too flash. I'd knacker myself the rest of the time in sports cars, but yeah, something comfy and practical, I'm afraid, for me.
That's a good choice. Keep the back safe when you get to our age. I think you're right. Well, Will, best of luck this weekend, and of course for the rest of the championship. Thanks for taking the time. Really appreciate it, and we'll see you soon.
See you later.
First race of the season done. Anderson in first, Boardley in second, and it was so tight all the way through, and we're about to see the podium sitters come in and get their prizes.
Thank you.
Very, very quickly, how did you feel out there on Brands Hatch? You did okay, yeah?
Yeah, it did okay. It was a tight racing, a lot of fast cars behind, and yeah, a few hits and very hot in the car, but we made it work. Good start and super happy, of course.
So will you come back? That's the big question.
We'll see. We have 2 races tomorrow. I'm looking forward to them. Then we'll see. But it was a good start to the UK career for sure.
Mega, well done. I'll let you cool down. Thank you. How good was that racing? Tell us, what was your favourite bit of the day? Thank you very much to the TCR UK for having us along for the ride. And remember, if you're looking for a brand new car, maybe even one of the brands that you saw out there on track, head to your nearest Big Motoring World dealership right now. We can't promise you a racing car, but we can promise you the right car for you.